unlock the secrets of time. Welcome to our channel, where we open the dusty pages of history, discover the wisdom of ancient civilizations, and bring the forgotten stories of humanity to life. Macedonia's march to destiny, the Battle of Gaugamela. Welcome back, history enthusiasts. Today, we embark on a journey back to September of the year 331 BC, a pivotal moment in ancient history. Alexander the Great, the young and ambitious Macedonian king, had already made significant strides in his conquest of the Persian Empire. Having secured Phoenicia and Egypt, he now set his sights on the heartland of Persia. As Alexander's formidable army approached the Tigris River, they received word of a massive Persian force gathering under the command of King Darius. The stage was set for a showdown between two of the ancient world's greatest powers. But let's rewind a bit. How did we get here? After the decisive victories at Tyre and Gaza, Alexander wisely took time to regroup and replenish his forces in the fertile Nile Valley. His conquest of Egypt was met with little resistance, as many saw him as a liberator from Persian rule. Meanwhile, Darius, stung by his defeat at Issus, attempted to halt Alexander's advance through diplomatic means. However, the Macedonian king, emboldened by his successes, rejected Darius's overtures and began planning his next move, the march towards Babylon. Alexander understood the importance of logistics in maintaining his army's strength and morale. With meticulous planning, he ensured a steady supply of provisions, utilizing both land and naval routes to sustain his forces. Aware of Alexander's movements, Darius adopted a defensive strategy, ordering the plunder of the Euphrates Valley to deprive the Macedonians of vital resources. However, Alexander outmaneuvered him, choosing a northern route with easier access to food and water. As the two forces converged near the village of Gaugamela, the stage was set for a battle that would shape the course of history. Darius, commanding a vast and diverse army, including renowned Greek mercenaries and fearsome cavalry, prepared to face the Macedonian onslaught. Alexander, renowned for his strategic genius, carefully surveyed the battlefield and chose to occupy a hill overlooking the plain where Darius had made camp. From this vantage point, he could observe the enemy's movements and plan his tactics accordingly. The night before the battle, tension hung in the air as both sides prepared for the inevitable clash. Parmenion, Alexander's trusted general, suggested a night attack to catch the Persians off guard, but Alexander opted for a more cautious approach, preferring to engage at dawn. As the sun rose on the morning of October 1st, both armies stood ready for battle. Darius, confident in his numerical superiority, deployed his forces in a vast array, with cavalry on the flanks and infantry in the center. Alexander, leading from the front as always, organized his troops into a slanted formation, with cavalry reinforcements on the flanks and a solid phalanx in the center. The stage was set for a dramatic confrontation. The battle commenced with fierce skirmishes on the flanks, as Persian cavalry clashed with Macedonian forces. Meanwhile, Darius launched a bold assault with his scythed chariots, hoping to break the Macedonian line. However, Alexander's troops held firm, using their disciplined formations to repel the enemy onslaught. Sensing an opportunity, Alexander ordered a decisive maneuver, exploiting a gap in the Persian line and striking at the heart of Darius's army. The tide of battle turned in favor of the Macedonians as they broke through the enemy ranks, forcing Darius to flee once again. Though the Persian king escaped, his empire's military power was dealt a crippling blow. As the dust settled on the battlefield of Gaugamela, Alexander emerged victorious, his reputation as a military genius firmly cemented. The road to Babylon lay open, and the once mighty Persian Empire trembled before the march of Macedonia. But Alexander's conquests were far from over. His thirst for power and glory would drive him to new heights and ultimately to the ends of the known world. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the life and legacy of one of history's most legendary figures, Alexander the Great. Thank you for listening so far. We would be grateful if you could share your comments on the video with us. You can support by subscribing to our channel for the continuation of these videos. Stay with love.